Handling childhood fears gracefully. Childhood fears are a natural part of development, and how caregivers respond to these fears plays a significant role in shaping a child's emotional well-being. Fears in childhood can range from the fear of the dark to more complex anxieties about school or social situations. While it is easy to dismiss these concerns as fleeting or insignificant, they are very real to the child experiencing them. Handling childhood fears gracefully requires patience, empathy, and an understanding of the developmental stages that children go through. By addressing these fears in a supportive and calm manner, parents and caregivers can help children build resilience and emotional strength. Understanding the nature of childhood fears. Children's fears often stem from their growing understanding of the world, combined with their limited ability to distinguish between fantasy and reality. For younger children, fears are often concrete and situational: fear of the dark, monsters under the bed, or loud noises like thunderstorms. As children grow older, their fears can become more abstract and related to broader concepts, such as death, failure, or social acceptance. It is crucial for caregivers to recognize that these fears are not only normal, but also a way for children to navigate and understand their environment. Dismissing a child's fear can make them feel invalidated, which can intensify their anxiety. Conversely, acknowledging and addressing the fear helps the child feel supported and understood. Empathy, the foundation for graceful handling. The first step in handling childhood fears gracefully is to approach the situation with empathy. Put yourself in the child's shoes and remember that what may seem trivial to an adult can feel overwhelming to a child. Instead of dismissing the fear, try saying, "I can see that you're scared. It's okay to feel this way." Validating a child's feelings gives them the space to express their emotions and opens the door for further conversation. Listening attentively is also key. When children talk about their fears, they are sharing their inner world. By listening without judgment or interruption, caregivers can gain insight into the root of the fear and how it affects the child. This approach not only helps in understanding the child better, but also fosters trust and a sense of security, showing the child that they are not alone in facing their fears. Gradual exposure and building confidence. While acknowledging the fear is important, it is also necessary to gently encourage children to face their fears rather than avoid them. Avoidance can reinforce fear, making it grow stronger over time. Instead, caregivers can help children gradually confront their fears in a safe and controlled manner. This process, known as gradual exposure, allows children to slowly build confidence and realize that the feared situation is not as threatening as it seems. For example, if a child is afraid of the dark, parents can start by dimming the lights during bedtime and gradually reducing the amount of light each night. Pairing this exposure with comforting routines, such as bedtime stories or the presence of a nightlight, can make the process less intimidating. Over time, as the child becomes more accustomed to the dark, their fear will likely diminish. Encouraging problem-solving skills. Another key strategy for handling childhood fears gracefully is encouraging problem-solving. When children learn to think critically about their fears, they gain a sense of control and mastery over their emotions. Ask your child questions like, "What do you think we could do to make this situation less scary?" or "What helps you feel safe?" This approach helps children engage with their fears actively, rather than feeling overwhelmed by them. By guiding children through the process of finding solutions, caregivers can also teach valuable coping skills. These might include deep breathing techniques, visualization, or even practical steps like checking under the bed for imaginary monsters together. The goal is to empower the child to handle their fears on their own over time. Maintaining a calm and reassuring presence. Children often look to adults for cues on how to respond to stressful situations. If a caregiver reacts to a child's fear with panic or frustration, the child may interpret the situation as more dangerous or unmanageable than it really is. On the other hand, maintaining a calm and reassuring demeanor can help the child feel more secure. It's important for caregivers to regulate their own emotions before addressing a child's fear. Take deep breaths, stay patient, and offer gentle reassurance. Children are highly attuned to the emotional states of the adults around them, and when they see calm, confident behavior, they are more likely to feel safe. Encouraging emotional expression. Finally, encourage children to express their fears through words, drawings, or even play. Sometimes, fears are difficult to articulate, especially for younger children, but creative outlets can help them process their feelings. By engaging in open conversations about fears, caregivers can help children develop emotional literacy, which is essential for managing not only fears but all emotions as they grow. Conclusion: handling childhood fears gracefully involves a delicate balance of empathy, patience, and encouragement. By validating a child's feelings, offering gradual exposure to feared situations, and fostering problem-solving skills, caregivers can help children overcome their anxieties and build emotional resilience. This compassionate approach not only addresses the immediate fears, but also equips children with the tools they need to handle future challenges with confidence and grace.